is the Landlord Advocates, where we help landlords become better landlords. I'm your host, Matthew Lyman. Welcome. Landlords, our production today is one of major hypocrisy. We are going to show the hypocrisy of New York State government as it relates to events that are held in the community that have been held, are being held now, and are being held in the future. The New York State government, as we all know, has extended the eviction moratorium until January 15, 2022, because they are very fearful that if tenants are evicted, they will be killed. Because as they say, evictions kill. They are worried that if these tenants are evicted, they will die, and they will take thousands and thousands of people with them. Therefore, they do not want evictions. Are they allowing them? Sure. But it is a miracle and an act of God to allow it to happen. What we're going to show you here today is a series of photos of events that the have said have happened, are happening right now, and are happening in the future. Now, we are by no means degrading these events, the people that are hosting them, the activities, none of that. We are happy that they are happening. But we want to show the hypocrisy that these events are drawing hundreds, if not thousands of people to them, and yet evictions are basically stymied to the point of none because of the concern that tenants are going to spread COVID-19 and they will die, and thousands of other people will die if they are evicted. If this is the case, then all of these events should not be happening. They should be canceled. They should never have happened to begin with. The first photo that we have up is the White Label World Expo. It is the world's largest e-commerce and white label expo coming to New York on October 1st and September 30th. It has 200 speakers, 400 suppliers, 10,000 attendees. The next photo that you have regarding this that comes to us, it's a scrolling video that they have on Facebook. The next photo is this. Massive attendance. Oh, yes. Massive attendance at this event. Well, I don't know where this photo came from because there's a lot of people wearing masks. And if this is a yearly event, I doubt this event took place last year because you've seen people wearing masks and a lot of these events were not allowed last year. The next photo is an event that happened yesterday in Schenectady, New York. It is called the Children's or the Kids Arts Festival. It's a wonderful event. But it had over 40 hands-on activities for children to attend. And if it was raining, it was going to be out inside at the historic Proctor's Theater. So you have an event with kids hands-on, but yet, how many of them are going to be wearing masks, or how many did wear masks at this event outside? We saw a picture in one of our local newspapers where we didn't see masks on the children, and they were attending this event with other children. But yet they're being made to wear them in schools, and our governor has said that children from the age of 2 up must wear masks, but yet events like this are allowed to happen. This is a picture of the Dave Matthews Band at the Saratoga Performing Arts Center last weekend in Saratoga Springs, New York. This is a typical event that is held for 2 or 3 days in Saratoga every year. But this also could be a picture taken from the Leonard Skinner concert that played at SPAC. This could be the Willie Nelson concert that played at SPAC as well. Large crowds like this. It just happens in this one, there is one person wearing a mask here. A lot of these photos that you're going to have will be like a Where's Waldo? Only we're not looking for Waldo, we're looking for masks. This here is the Hudson Valley Irish Fest that was held on September 15, 2021. Children's area, activities, bands, music, rain or shine. Events for persons of all ages. I'm very Irish, I would have loved to have gone. But here, another event where people can go and congregate in the hundreds, the thousands, who knows. Here's another one, the handcrafted Oktoberfest in Rhinebeck, New York, and the Dutchess County Fairgrounds. There's going to be all kinds of family harvest activities, pumpkins, polka dancing, horse-drawn carriage rides. Again, all kinds of events for all ages of the family. Here's the Great Adirondack Moose Festival. This is being held right now, September 25th and September 26th. In their poster that they put out on social media, they call it jam-packed special events. Jam-packed. Jam-packed. That gives me the idea that there's going to be jam full of events, jam full of people, no social distancing, no worry about COVID-19 whatsoever. On September 29th to October 3rd, in Woodstock, New York, where we all know the Woodstock Festival took place back in the 60s. Now it's the Woodstock 2021 Film Festival. How crowded would that be? Will people be wearing masks? Will they be 6 feet apart? Who knows? Here's a Fall Fest fundraiser, Friday, October 8, 2021, 7 p.m. to 11, Wings Flights of Hope. I don't know what the organization is, but it sounds like it's an organization that helps people. We fully support it, but yet here we have an event where people are going to be attending and having a good time and probably not wearing masks and congregating. Here's one, the Great Fall Antique Show, which was held in Clifton Park, New York on September 19th. They had over 60 vendors featuring a full range of antiques, folk art, paper, postcards, photos, toys, dealers, inside and outside. Seasonal favorites, kettle corn, delicious food. This was held on September 19th, 2021 in Clifton Park, New York. Here's the other one, the walkway over the Hudson State Historic Park. This is happening on Saturday, October 2nd and Sunday, October 3rd between the hours of 12 and 5. Here they are expecting over 120 vendors, and as they call it, that they will be socially distanced outdoors. Okay, so you're going to have vendor 1 and vendor 2 separated, socially distanced. But what's going to be in between those vendors? What's going to be bales of hay, pumpkins, imaginary lines that people can't go through? No, you're going to have people packed in between those vendors, moving from one vendor to another, rubbing elbows with other people, rubbing shoulders, bumping into each other, all the while attending this event here with over 120 vendors, which more than likely will draw thousands of people to Highland, New York. Here we have on October 10th, 2021 in Hammondsport, New York. Here come the Mummies. It looks like a big concert that will be an everlasting party, as it says here, everlasting party, boom, boom. Famous like Freak Flag, have a drink and enjoy another outdoor concert with how many people will be in attendance, who knows. Here is a photo of hypocrisy. Here we have Speaker Nancy Pelosi at the G7 speakers meeting in the United Kingdom, where she is breaking ground with a 10-year-old little girl named Amy. If you'll notice, there is no mask on the face of Amy, and there's no mask on the face of the speaker. But yet the speaker mandates that on the House floor of the U.S. House of Representatives, that members wear a mask or be fined. But yet here she is in a photograph, so close to that child, she only has to turn to the left, and she can lay a big smackaroo on that child's face. But yet there's no masks. Hypocrisy? Oh yeah. Here are a series of photos a couple of weeks ago at Yankee Stadium. It's about 4 or 5. You will notice how crowded it is in this photograph. You may not be able to see, but you can see up close that there are thousands and thousands of people. We understand that there was about 30,000 people in attendance at this game. You'll see more people, and hardly any masks I can look more, but I'm not going to waste time. But you can see that most of these people don't have a mask on, and they're sitting pretty damn close to each other. Here's one called the Harvest Festival that happened yesterday, September 25th, 2021, in Half Moon, New York. You will notice on this poster that the very first bullet point that they have is face painting and a balloon August. Let's look at the face painting. I'm a 53-year-old man. I am not interested in having my face painted, as most adults are not. Most of them will be children who want to get a little unicorn or a little puppy or something drawn on their cheek. So the mask will have to be removed. The picture will be put out. You can't put the mask on because we might ruin the picture. So we keep the mask off so the little puppy looks all cute on my cheek. So here we are advocating that children wear masks, but yet we have an event here with face painting when the mask will come off so the face can get painted. And the painter is not going to be sitting there with a paintbrush with a 10-foot extension on it to stay away from the child. They're going to get in pretty close. Whether the painter has a mask on or not is one thing. But here we know that the child will not, so that the face can be painted. And here we have a multi-band Rocktober, a multi-band music festival being held today, September 26th, in Saratoga. This here is an event that is a fundraiser in Malta, New York, and it looks like they're having raffles, food trucks, stock cars, children activities. Grand Central Station, which is a local popular band, will be playing there. So this is a benefit. A great benefit, the Albany Medical Center Children's Hospital, a wonderful, wonderful hospital. That being said, here's an event that will draw thousands of people to the Malta Drive-In for them to attend this all-day rock festival. This here is an event that was held in Glenville, New York yesterday, the Oktoberfest. You'll see lots and lots of people in attendance here. You'll see no masks on. They're having a grand time. They're congregating. I see children in this photo with no mask on, walking around having a good time with other people. Now, these series of photos that we're going to show you here are of our governor, Kathy Hochul. This is leading up to that one photo that is one that we ask that you can screenshot, share it, send it to your local representatives all the way up to the federal level to show the hypocrisy of New York State government. This is an event that Kathy Hochul was at. You can see it's a farmer's market. You can see in her husband's hand a mask. You can see a mask in her hand. But we thought that these masks were supposed to be on your face and not in your hand. We apologize, this was taken out of order. This is another event that was held in Glenville, the Oktoberfest. More people sitting here having a good time, enjoying the weather and enjoying the food and not worrying about COVID-19 at all. How many of them are tenants? Another photo of Kathy Hochul looking at farm fresh goods made at a farmer's market, as you can see. As you can see in her right hand is the mask that's supposed to be around her face, but it is not there. Another picture of her at the farmer's market. We can go on, there's a lot of them, but we're going to show a few. And here again, the mask is in her husband's hand and the mask is in her hand. Why have the mask if you're not going to wear it? Now, this next photo is the worst photo, and we invite you to share it. This is the one that is the most hypercritical photo of all that we have seen and all that we will see. This was posted yesterday on Kathy Hochul's Twitter page at 9:15 p.m. That is Kathy on the stage. New York and festivals likely. Governor Ball in New York City are back in big letters, because New Yorkers are stepping up to get vaccinated. Keep the comeback going. Get vaccinated. So here you are, Governor Kathy Hochul, at this event. We don't know if this was a stock photo or something that you intended before. Maybe when Governor Cuomo was elected the last time and you were speaker at that event. We don't know if this event happened on the 25th. We would give you credit and say that it was a stock photo. Nonetheless, the ones above are not stock photos. New York and festivals are back, but yet you are not allowing tenants to be evicted. You and the state legislature, members of the state legislature, not all of them, have decided that, whoa, put a hold on all these evictions, make it virtually impossible to get people out for not paying the rent and destroying the property, make it very, very hard to have that happen. But yet, we're going to allow New York to open back up, excuse me, and have festivals galore from one side of New York to the other side, up and down, all over the Empire State. Let's allow these events to happen. Let's allow people to congregate in the hundreds and into the thousands and thousands without a worry about a mask, without a worry about the spread of COVID-19, without a worry about people dying. But the moment you mention tenants, whoa, now we have an issue. Now we're worried, we're really worried about tenants dying of COVID. We need to put an end to this. We can't have evictions. We don't want people dying out on the street. We don't want tenants spreading COVID-19 and killing other people, so we cannot have evictions. What we do, like I said earlier, it would take a miracle and an act of God to allow that to happen. Landlords, these are just but a few. We can produce one of these videos practically every day with events that are being planned and events that are happening right now. But you get our point. And we hope that this point is shared all across social media and shared with every one of your representatives from even your local town, village, court, municipal representatives on the local, the town, the city, the county level, the state level, and the federal level. Share it with them and let them know the hypocrisy of New York State government and how it is harming so many people in New York. Until then, landlords, as you can see at the bottom, we ask that you subscribe to our channel, leave comments, share this with everyone else, hit the like button, and until then, take care.